Hello, my name is Jason Hermanutz, and thank you for joining me for this segment on video interviewing. Today, we're going to go over some of the basics and other tips for what you might want to look out for and be preparing for your video interview. So first off, the most important thing to be considering, and the most important two things rather, are organization and preparation. Having these things in mind, being organized beforehand and prepared in all manners of what you're going to do on the day is going to go a long way to making yourself presentable and an attractive candidate. So one of the first things you're going to do under the basics is going to be test doing a video call on your phone or computer ahead of time. This is going to make sure that all the technical aspects and equipment you're using are working when you are actually online. Next, have your webcam at eye level. This avoids you having to look up at a camera as if you're below the person you're talking to and having to look down and having uncomfortable angles for the camera. Additionally, have a quiet place for the interview ready and set up. Make sure you're free from distractions and don't have to worry about beepers or anything else going off. Next, be ready to take notes. Have a copy of your CV available and make sure that you're clearly attentive and listening and recording the things that you're hearing and doing during the interview. Next, be sure to block off time. Now, let the people know that the video interview is as important to you as it is to the people you're interviewing with. Next up, ask for the best number to call if there are any technical difficulties. You never know what might come up on the interviewer's side or your own, and it's important to have some way to contact them and deal with that in the moment. So next, it's important to treat the video interview like it were an in-person interview. This will help you to demonstrate your interests, and therefore doing a little research into the program can really go a long way to letting the group know that you're interested and invested in the position you're interviewing for. Additionally, be aware of nonverbal behavior. This is important both in yourself and in the people that you're interviewing with. Make sure that you are being expressive, smiling, nodding, having clear attention as you would during a regular interview. Additionally, try to plant your arms and avoid fidgeting too much while you're doing the interview. Pay attention to your posture, the little things that, again, help to make you look more polished and engaged. Additionally, pay attention to the interviewer's body language. This is going to help you pick up on any cues that they might be giving off, whether you need to repeat an answer, clarify, or ask them if they have further questions to follow up on. So next, additionally, for treating it like an in-person interview, be sure to dress to impress. It's important that you dress and prepare, once again, like it were any in-person interview that you were doing on site. And everyone likes a good listener. Make sure that you're giving thoughtful and to-the-point answers. Don't be afraid to ask for clarification as well. Take a moment to consider your answers so that they're thoughtful and not rambling. So next, it's important to position your chat window close to the camera. This allows you to direct your gaze at, or as close as possible, to those people you're speaking to. This will allow you to create a nice connection with those people and give that impression of eye contact. If you're using a laptop, again, be sure to raise it up if possible, protecting on a stack of books or a box, something that is going to allow it to be a little more at eye level and, again, make it easier to have that connection. Use a computer rather than a phone if possible. It's difficult to hold a phone still and prevents you from being able to do things like taking notes and giving the impression that you're engaged and, more importantly, avoiding looking like you're disorganized or rushed and trying to fit this in between patients. Additionally, pick a location with good lighting. It'd be important to set up facing a window, a lamp, some other light source, and experiment beforehand with this location if possible to make sure that that light is framing nicely and not shattering any portions and letting them know who you are. Next, be sure to organize your surroundings. Have a neutral background without clutter, anything that's going to distract from them focusing on you. If your desk or table is visible, make sure to clear away any items or other notepads, things that, again, are going to be distracting other than the essential, potentially beverage, and something for you to write on. So in conclusion and summary, remember that organization and preparation are the most important things you can do in preparing for your video interview. If you are organized and prepared beforehand, you are going to relax and, most importantly, be yourself. For additional interviewing tips, be sure to check out our additional video on overall interview preparation. Additionally, please don't hesitate to contact me with any additional questions you have on this or any other topics related to your job search. Thank you again for joining me today, and best of luck during your video interview.